So here we have the Nissan Juke 1.2 N connector on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have plenty of boot space, which can be increased by folding down that 60/40 split folding rear seat. And this tray section will lift, and if you wish to, remove, giving you even more space, as you can see. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. And now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see that it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on this dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start off with the dials. On the left hand side we have the rev counter, and on the right hand side the speedometer. You can see in the middle the fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauge, as well as the total miles on this car, which are 18,640. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left hand side we have stereo controls, as well as the ability to answer and end phone calls. And then on the right hand side we have cruise control and speed limiter. The phone itself is set up over here, so you need to do that before obviously making and receiving any phone calls. Once you've set up your phone, not only will you be able to make and receive phone calls, but you'll be able to stream your music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio. This car's also got a USB and auxiliary input, as well as the CD player you see just there, and DAB digital radio, as well as FM and AM, so plenty of choice when it comes to music. We also have satellite navigation. Press the map button if you want to just have a view of the map, otherwise the nav button. There's actually a full video demonstrating this on our website, which is well worth checking out. On top of that, we also have a full colour reversing camera. So you can see the image shows you what's going on behind you, but also you get the guidelines showing you what direction the car is headed in relation to the image that you see. And it's made extra easy by the fact that you can see the rear bumper just there, so you really can get up close to an object or into a tight space very easily. Below that we have the climate control, so you can adjust the temperature and fan speed, turn the air conditioning on, or push that button in and you'll put it on auto. The car will take control of the fan speed itself to maintain, in this case, 17 degrees. To override that, just readjust the fan speed back to your own choosing. You can then determine where within the car you would like the air to be distributed. This screen also doubles up as the driver mode menu, so you can put the car in normal, sport and eco. Whatever position you put it in, it will change the engine, the steering and the climate control. So sport steering, for example, will be firmer, so it will feel slightly sportier as opposed to normal. Eco, everything will be a little bit lighter. The climate control will work more economically. So yeah, it depends on the conditions where you're driving, but it's a very clever system. Underneath that we have the auxiliary and USB inputs, as well as a 12-volt charging socket over that side, and then a 6-speed manual gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.